Okay. We made it. We made it to me getting the perfect shot. Welcome to my video. I feel like this is going to be a real shit show, but honestly, I'm pretty amped for it, so we're just going to talk about, actually I'm going to talk shit on a bunch of people on purpose because they deserve it. And I'm not saying that I hate these people overall, and I'm actually like amped to do this because people do this in England more often than they do it in the US, and people in England also, as far as I hear, as far as I see on English reality TV I watch, that they're kind of better able to disagree on things, or so it appears. They're better able to hear criticism, but maybe that's not true, given how fucking bad everything is there with the trans cult. Well, that's just what I got. Oh, I forgot something. Silly me. Okay, we're gonna be talking shit today on a bunch of people I never thought I would talk shit about. Their names are Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Eddie Redmayne, and I guess we can do Bonnie Wright, though she's not exactly as applicable. But I just heard that. I didn't fact check, but I did see dumbass tweets from Daniel Radcliffe, from Emma Watson, and from Eddie Redmayne. All three people whose careers are dependent upon really fucking shot off the goddamn ground because of J.K. Rowling. Okay? Because J.K. Rowling, a victim of domestic violence, a single mom, okay, wrote some books that got people interested in them, and they loved the stories, and then they made some fucking movies, okay? And Daniel Radcliffe would not be anything were it not for him having been cast as Harry Potter. Same with Emma Watson, and same with Eddie Redmayne. I don't know, I fucking saw that obnoxious movie you were in with Matt Damon and Angelina Jolie. I forgot what it was called. You were in that movie, but I feel like your real big break was with Magical Beasts. And here you are engaging in misogyny. Here you are engaging in misogyny, Eddie. Here you are engaging in misogyny, Daniel. And here you are engaging in misogyny, Emma. You know, I used to love Ronald as a kid. Like, I just thought he was hilarious. I thought he was so funny. I thought he was such a good time. But as I got older, I was like, I'm not crazy about this guy. He's kind of a prick. And he's barely helps with anything ever. He kind of just does what Ronald or what Harry and Hermione tell him to do. Now, though, I'm kind of having more respect for Rupert than I ever thought I would. Though I'm still mad about that fucking Marilyn Monroe's corpse joke you made in that show on Netflix you were on. But good for you keeping your fucking mouth shut when it comes to this trans-trender bullshit, Rupert. Props. Really, props. Like, good job. That was smart of you. Rupert made a smart decision! I don't even know you, dude. I don't fucking know you. I don't know any of y'all. I don't know Daniel. I don't know Emma. I don't know Eddie. I don't know any of y'all, but I know that all y'all are misogynists, and I'm fucking sick of it. And I'm here for it, because here I am, but I'm mad about it, okay? I'm mad about it. Check. Do you want to show everyone your fancy collar? I got all dressed up for the video. I thought Check could get dressed up too. Do you want to show? Come here. I was raising my voice when he came over. Check, it's okay. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was rude. I was yelling. I was raising my voice. Okay, but we have to call out misogyny when it is there. It's very important. So, JK says, sex is real. I'm not backing down on it. Trans people are aight with me, but sex is real. Because it is. I don't think anyone forgot that. I don't think anyone ever forgot that sex is in fact real. They just like jumped on the bandwagon of being cool and woke and said that like trans women are women. Here's something that I would always ask male feminists, like when I got in contact with them. Like they would be like, oh, trans women are women, yeah. Like I could tell they were just going along with the banter, right? So I would always be like, okay, well, if trans women are women, wouldn't you date a trans woman then? And they'd be like, horrified. Literally, they'd be fucking horrified. They'd be like, no, I'm not into that. And I'd be like, okay, well, but you said trans women are women, and if you believe that, and if a trans woman was attracted to you, like, shouldn't you date her? And he'd be like, no. Like, he would be simultaneously admitting that sex is real, but also asserting that trans women are women. What an idiot. Anyway, I'm really disappointed in Emma, honestly. Shame on you, Emma. Oh, you know who I forgot to say? Robert Pattinson. Apparently he jumped in on this fucking misogyny bandwagon train, too. You know what? Y'all are gonna be lucky if you ever fucking work again, because this COVID shit is fucking up everything. And, like, y'all are just actors, okay? Sorry, but fight me. Y'all are just actors. Like, can you, like, do a normal job? That's the point I wanted to make. None of these people are normal, okay? Let's remember. Daniel Radcliffe was cast as Harry Potter when he was 11. All of those actors were cast as the Harry Potter characters when they were very young. So they've never really had like they've never had like normal lives, right? And I think they're better about that in England because it's illegal to take paparazzi pictures of minors. Wish the US would catch up there. But they're not normal people, Hollywood actors are not fucking normal people. That doesn't, however, give them the green light to just join in on the misogyny game on J.K. Rowling, who is awesome and who is a fucking warrior for women's rights and who has charities dedicated to helping disadvantaged women in Scotland that are dependent upon the definition of sex, which is real. Like, why am I even telling anyone this? I guess I'm glad this is happening because it's about fucking time. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to see people jumping in on the fucking misogyny bandwagon. I'm grossed out that people who are supposed to be, like, examples, I guess, are being idiots. They're being assholes. Y'all are being misogynist pricks, okay? I reposted that stupid fucking tweet. That idiotic fucking tweet. That, like, astonishingly stupid tweet you made, Emma. Trans people are who they say they are and deserve to live their lives without being constantly questioned or told that they aren't who they say they are. I think you forgot to put uwu in there. I think you forgot to end it with UWU. And then but the screenshot I reposted was of someone retweeting that tweet that Emma made. And they said, you were great in Little Menstruators. Because that is the kind of shit you are asking for, Emma, when you repost this liberal madness. Okay? Do you like fucking being called a menstruator? Because I don't. Because I'm a woman. Like you. You're only like 8 weeks older than me. I'm only 8 weeks older than you. How are you like not getting this shit? I'm so sorry that any of this crap is happening. For that matter, Dan, you're 7 months older than me, and from one part Irish fuck to another, you're fucking up! Okay? you're fucking up. Shit is making me mad. I'm getting so mad over this crap. Let's also remember, we're all bored at home doing this crap. We're all bored at home, like, tweeting shit. But these are conversations we needed to have, and these are conversations I've been waiting to have. So, hi. I reposted that screenshot, and one of my awesome followers said, let me just read it again. This is what Emma said. Trans people are who they say they are and deserve to live their lives without being constantly questioned or told that they aren't who they say they are. Ooh woo. And then my awesome follower said, let me put this into layman's terms. Men deserve to live their lives without being questioned or told that they're something they're not. Women do not deserve that right. And she's exactly right. That's what you said, Emma. Maybe you should fucking apologize. Like, I am so shocked at how, like, dumb all of this crap is. I know that Hollywood is liberal as fuck and dumb as fuck and, like, pandering to the fans as fuck. I'm aware of that, okay? I know. But the fact that these idiots are all, like, the fact that these actors, okay, are all simultaneously piling hate upon J.K. Rowling, who's the woman who created the stories that are the reason they have jobs or had jobs, is shocking to me. You know, Daniel Radcliffe was in this movie in 2013 called What If? I had to look it up because I forgot what the title was. But he was in this, it's like a goofy movie. It's not anything, I liked it though. I thought it was fun, but he makes a trans joke in it. He's talking to Adam Driver's character in the movie, and he's talking about like all these women that Adam Driver dated. And then he was like, well, what about so-and-so, so-and-so? At least she looked like a woman or something like that. Like, he made a trans joke. He made a transphobic joke in that movie. It was his line. Probably not written for him, because can these actors write at all? Clearly from their tweets they can't, but I digress. So he made that joke in 2013, and like, I didn't hear anything about it. Maybe, I'm sure people wrote about it on Tumblr, right? But like, now he's writing like, Tiwa, trans women are women, and I'm like, confused. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Well, what I want to say is that this is a really great example of the misogyny game. And if you go to my other fucking videos, you can watch me talk about the misogyny game, which is, I talk about how the group behavior of hating on women simultaneously with other people, maybe as some sort of sick bonding ritual, right? Which Eddie Redmayne and Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe are doing with these dumbass tweets. I don't know. I tried to retweet Daniel like yesterday, and it said his account was suspended or something for violating Twitter conduct. Fuck Twitter. That shit is so dumb. But I guess it's pretty telling of what people really think. Eddie Redmayne was in that movie called The Danish Girl, about the first ever guy who tried to undergo sex reassignment surgery. I've not watched that movie. I don't want to watch that movie. Like, I would rather respond to middle schoolers trolling me than watch that movie. But that guy died in real life. Like, it's based on the real case of that happening. That man died, okay, from trying to get a penis inversion. It takes one fucking psycho mad scientist to ruin everything. Like, I'm sure, I don't even know when that was, okay, off the top of my head, but I'm 100% sure many, many, many years ago, when everyone was homophobic and trans wasn't even a thing, and some guy with psychosis, gender dysphoria, was like, I want to get my penis cut off to a surgeon, every surgeon was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm not doing that. Why don't we get you to it? Let me fucking do the rotary dial and call the psych ward. Because you need to be in a psych ward, fam. One guy, whoever the fuck that was like, I can invert your penis. Like, that's twisted shit. Okay? That is twisted, fucked up shit. And I don't care what your deal is. We should not be chopping off necessary body parts because misogyny. We should not be chopping off necessary body parts because of internalized homophobia. And we should most definitely not be throwing shit at a woman who helped you. Okay? Good! Fucking Robert Pattinson is lucky he's already done Batman. Maybe Bruce could have just identified as not an orphan and he would have had parents again. This shit is so stupid. Why am I still talking about this? Y'all fucking go to my videos. They're like 2 years old, okay? I have videos that are 2 years old, 2+ years old, and you can fucking go to my Instagram and see my shit. I've been talking about this crap for longer than JK has outed herself as a TERF, okay? Me and other women have. Me and other people have. But listen to women. That's another whole thing about this shit, isn't it? Fear of a name increases fear of the thing itself. No one fucking says women anymore. Say woman. Say women. Don't call me a menstruator. Don't call me a bird. Don't call me a cunt. Don't call me a bitch. Don't call me a TERF. I'm a woman, and y'all are afraid of me. I already know. Okay? So say women. Don't you fucking dare say menstruators. People with vaginas. Fuck all the way off with that newspeak crap. You dipshits. Ugh. JK said sex is real and the lib femmes can't deal. I feel like I was going to say something else. I'm just so tired of this crap. I really am. I remembered what I was going to say. Trans people are who they say they are and deserve to live their lives without being constantly questioned or told they aren't who they say they are. Ew, whoa. She said who they say they are twice, which is kind of redundant. But that's really what a lot of the trans cult is built upon, is redundancy and repeating shit over and over again, repeating mantras, because they think if you just say something enough times, it'll make it true. You know, these catchphrases have caught on. Trans women are women, trans men are men. Shit. Okay, they've caught on and they're scary and they're gross, but they're not true. They're not true. Y'all know that I'm a professional knitter, okay? Y'all know that about me. I've been knitting, let me do the actual math here. I've been knitting 16 years, okay? And that's why I'm a professional. I can't just find a random person off the street and have them say, who's never knitted a stitch in their lives, and have them say, I'm a professional knitter, and make it true. Like, that's not gonna happen. And all this, I'm so sick of the tranny panderers, the liberals, or whoever the fuck being like, you can't just compare that, like, a profession to gender dysphoria because it's not the same thing. Okay, the only other time in mental health help, right? In therapy, in psychology, all right? That we entertain people's delusions, right? Is with dementia patients, okay? People with dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever will be like, someone will like wait by the phone and you'll be like, hey, Nancy, why are you waiting by the phone? And she'll be like, I'm waiting for my husband to call, when her husband has been dead for 15 years. You know? Like, it's normal for a caregiver to say like, oh, you know what? He's going to call later. Or like, you know, because if you bring it up, like, hey, Nancy, your husband's been dead for 15 years, sometimes she has to fucking realize that right then. Like, again. You know? Like, so only with dementia patients and transes do we entertain their delusions. That is fucked up. Plenty of people have really outrageous beliefs, right? Like, I'm just making this up, okay? I'm sure there's someone on the planet who is afraid of airplanes. And they think that every time they see an airplane, they're terribly afraid it's going to crash in their neighborhood, and they run inside and they're all scared, right? The way that we deal with that is not by saying like, oh yeah, you got to keep doing that. Yep, airplanes could crash at any time. Like, oh, and they would totally crash in your neighborhood. Like, look out. We don't do that. We don't do that because it doesn't fucking make sense. That's why we don't fucking tell people that they are who they're not. I will respect whatever fucking name you want to be called, and out of goddamn convenience, I'll even use your stupid fucking preferred pronouns as long as they're not they. But I'm not going to say you're a man if you're a woman pretending to be a man, and I'm not going to say you're a woman if you're a man pretending to be a woman. I've done that. I did that, okay? I experienced it. I was in the trans cult. One of my favorite fucking comments that anyone ever made on my videos before I deleted everyone's ability to comment was, I did my waiting, 8 years of it, in the trans cult, because I did. I did. And that was a Harry Potter reference. Thank you, whoever made that comment. I forgot. The trans cult needs to stop, and it is in fact a cult, all right? They have very specific behaviors. They have very specific rituals. They worship the medical industry. They worship YouTubers. They worship dumb shit that they've made up. And I'm just saying this because it's true, and I've experienced it. Unlike you, Emma, Eddie, and Daniel, and Robert, okay? Y'all probably have legit shit never fucking met a trans person, and if you did, maybe it was for like a second at an autograph signing, right? Do you actually know people who are trans? Because if you did, you would know how much bullshit this crap is. A minute ago, I was talking about Emma's tweet. Trans people are who they say they are, bullshit. Okay. That's actually what my former friend who's trans said to me when she broke up with me because I told her I was radical. Because I told her I no longer believed in the trans cult. I didn't use those words. I don't even remember what I said. But she was like, I was like, look, can we talk about this on the phone? Because we were texting about it. I was like, can we talk about this on the phone? Because we're not going to get anywhere texting. And she was like, no. If you don't say trans people are who we say we are, you can't do that. I'm sorry. Your psychosis is not going to pan out long term. It's not fucking making sense. Like, is the caring thing to do to these people perpetuate their delusions? No. I think I'm done talking about this. I'm kind of tired of talking about this. And if you don't believe me, watch all my videos, and then you'll see how fucking tired I am of talking about this. I want women to be recognized as people, and I want women to be regarded as legitimate, and I want women to be listened to. And that does not happen when you tweet shit, talking shit about a woman. Talking bullshit about a woman. Excuse me, okay? Because I'm talking shit right now, aren't I? We're not going to advance. Women, as a class of people, will not advance. We will not have the rights we need to have. We will not create the places we need to create if women is not a recognized class of people. And I'm embarrassed that I need to say this shit to you, Daniel, Emma, Eddie, Robert, and whoever the fuck else is saying that bullshit. Tired of it. Okay? Also, if you go on my fucking Instagram, you can see this massive screenshot of a bunch of different tweets that people made in reference to J.K. Rowling, which are all misogyny, and all say something along the lines of, like, suck my dick, you bitch, which is misogyny. Misogyny, you idiots, means hatred of women, okay? And that's why I'm making these videos, so fuck all the way off with that bullshit. Bye.